BCH, we start with 1 hour chart. Okay, if we refer to our analysis, we mentioned we are within this correction. We mentioned we want the price to drop. As we can see, the price drop but couldn't break this low. Okay, and if even if you refer to our analyzer when the price was here, we mentioned we can put this one relative to each other for one more drop. We get one more drop, but as we can see, the price is correcting. We want to see whether this is a correction for price to break the previous low or the price can reverse. In this case, we start with the higher time frame. We see how we can trade it. If we move to daily chart, as we can see based on daily chart, after we have this move, now we are within this correction. You want to see how deep this one can go. Whether this one can retest this low, I think the possibility to retest this low is very low because we're looking for the correction for continuation. But we need to be aware if we want to look for trade, then we should be aware of this possibility. In this case, we move to forward chart. All right. After based on forward chart, okay, this is what we have. This is the first move, and now we're looking at this correction because when the price was within this correction, we mentioned we want the price to break this low, then any reversal we can look for buy. Okay, but as we can see now, the correction become more complex. Still, this one we should know that this one turn to another corrective move for one more drop. When I say one more drop, I mean what I want to point here. This correction is not finished based on what we have right now. May tend to a more complex correction, but how we can trade it. In this case, we move to 1 hour chart. Okay, as we can see, we have two possibility. Either this is a correction or become more complex and still we can expect the price to drop and break this low. If this happen, any reversal from there, this is what we are more interested. But how deep this one can be, we are not sure. Okay, or the price can reverse from here. Okay, if the price, as I mentioned, if the price, this one tend to a correction, we give us one more drop with the breakout of this low, any reversal from there, we can look for buy. This is what we are more interested because in terms of the risk and reward, it can give us better trade setup. But how about if the price reverse from here? Okay, in that case, we need to maybe put our line here just indicative. This is the line we put is just indicative. And in that case, if we want to look for buy, maybe we can look for the sharp move with the breakout, any flag or correction above the line. Then if we get any trade setup, we can take it. And with the breakout of this top, we start to manage it. Why? Because still we are within this correction. Easily price can give us one move, then drop again. Okay, that's why we figure that any trade setup with the breakout of this top, if we see there is a continuation, good, we keep. If not, we don't stay with the trade, we take out the trade. Okay, by the way, the best things is if this was correction, because still we can put this correction relative to this for one more drop. If we get this one, any reversal can give us better trade setup rather than buying from here. Okay, anyway, we don't have any trades, proper trade setup. The only thing is we are within this correction. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.